Hey readers, so what we're going to do with this mini slide in this lesson is we're going to practice a lot of skills that we've been working on in all of workshop as we finish up the Year of the Dog read aloud. So today we will find resolution to how the story ends for our main character, Grace and Pacey. So for this slide, before we read, I'd like you to think about making a strong prediction. One of the ways that we make strong predictions is considering how and why something will happen. And what we're going to do is we're going to predict, after I read a portion of the first chapter here today, of what's going to happen next. And how do you know that, and why do you know that, is what's going to be in your prediction. And to help you make that prediction, some things I want you to think about are directly related to our character. What does Grace want right now? What is her motivation? Remember, the story is about the Year of the Dog. The Year of the Dog is a year of discovery. So we know her wants and motivations are she wants to figure out who she is as a person and how she'll be successful. And she's been writing some books. She wants to maybe become an author. She's thinking that that might be her avenue and her outlet to find that success. And what are those problems and struggles she's had throughout the book? So pause right now and think to yourself, what are some problems and struggles that our character has had throughout this entire story? If you talked about her problems and struggles of finding her identity as a Taiwanese American student in a mostly white neighborhood, then that is one of those problems and struggles. Another one of the problems and struggles is that she feels that she's not really talented in anything and that she really hasn't found what her calling is for the Year of the Dog. So knowing these things about her, those problems and struggles and her wants and motivations, let's predict how this chapter is going to go. A prize. After Halloween, we took down the jack-o'-lantern picture and hung up pictures of pilgrims and horns of plenty. I drew a big turkey with purple and red feathers, and Mrs. Pirossi put it in the bulletin board next to the calendar. November, December, Melody counted the months. The year is almost over. I know, I said sadly, and I haven't found myself or my talent. I'll guess I'll have to wait until the next Year of the Dog. But the next morning, while we were all sitting in our seats, the loudspeaker crackled. It was a surprise announcement. I would like to congratulate one of our students, Grace Lynn, Mr. Hargraves, the principal announced through the loudspeaker. I'm going to pause there. On the next slide, there's going to be an activity where you can record your prediction. I want you to make a prediction. How and why? Think about that. What is going to happen next in this story? What is that announcement going to say? Consider the whole picture of our story. Think about Grace's problems, struggles, her wants and motivations, and things she has done up to this point to make a strong prediction of what will happen next. What is that announcement?